Alright, hi, I'm Lucian with Orania44, and this is the 0.96 version of DCF. I'm just going to go over some of the changes. If you want to know the basics of play, you can go back to the 0.95 version. I'll be focusing on kind of the upgrades that we've done here. Alright, and then when you're in DCF, you can visit a DCF world now, or you can host one. Go ahead and host for now, and I'm going to go ahead and create that. Okay, so we call this screen the curtain, and basically these are your current subscribed maps on the Steam Workshop. This is your local custom map, and then you can just go to world. So if I click on local, alright, so now you can see we went ahead and loaded my little asphalt world that I've got going on here. And you can still hit tab to go to your equipment and crafting. Go ahead and you can build a building plan, hammer and crafting bench, all of those things. So the building plan now does have all the custom parts inlaid. There's still some adjustment to do on them, so they're not perfect, but you can start building with this new kind of techno version. Now remember, we're working towards making it so that you can set these walls and panels up to whatever you want. You'll be able to create those in AI or a couple different methods. So that's what we're working towards. But yeah, right now you can go through these three different kinds and build with those. Okay, so then you also have the crafting bench, which I've showed before. But basically that's going to give you the ability to do pretty much everything. It's a little hokey to build. Okay, I've got it on the ground here, so you walk up, you interact with it, go to crafting, and you'll see a very large list of different things that are supported in the DCF world, from farming to shooting to whatever you can think of, really. Okay, so then let's just real quick, we'll take a look at the star here. So okay, so this is the terraforming tool, and when you equip it, you can actually, well, anytime you can roll your mouse wheel and that will zoom out. Now with the terraforming tool, it's nice to roll out a little bit. Now I can adjust the size of the terraforming tool, as you can see, and then I can also adjust the strength. So if I make the strength high, it'll come up real quick, and if I make the strength low, it won't change the actual geography as much as it'll just change the terrain. Now you also have a full list of terrains. There's all sorts of different ones you can use. There's forest, that is one of my favorites, and you can see that they pop in with foliage, and if you dig under the foliage reacts right there, and you can see, there you go. So you can play with all sorts of different ones. There's stylized beach, and you can set that up and go whoop, and now you have a beach. So it's pretty slick that way. And then once you've decided, oh, okay, I like this world, so you say, hey, I want to, I want to make it a world. So let's just. So I'm going to paint this whole thing in that stylized beach. Okay. I'm going to hit refresh foliage. Don't necessarily have to do that, but now I will say this with the terraforming brush: when you unequip it by hitting something else, right now we don't have the HUD breaking down correctly, and we don't have the brush breaking down correctly. So you'll see I am no longer running the tool, but yet it still stays kind of active. We're working on it. It will be gone soon, hopefully before the 1.0 version. Also notice that there's a little bug with our Ready Player Me. If you zoom out, the texture goes kind of wonky. But other than that, it should work pretty well for you. Go ahead and hit save if you want to save that map. And now that map is saved as your local map. Now if I disconnect, now if I go to workshop, we can take that stylized beach and style beach, and we can describe it, blah blah blah, la, 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 and then we click map upload, and now you're going to notice up here in the corner it will say success uploaded. Alright, so once your map is uploaded, it'll take a little bit of time to sync with Steam, but you can go into workshop and you can go into your workshop files and you'll find your new map. Now in there you can tweak it whether it's public, and you can change all the icons and things and put screenshots and videos and everything and rate it. So that case, but if you want the map, you just hit subscribe, and then now, okay, here I am back in the game, and if you notice, you'll see Style Beach now on my Steam map list, and if I pull it up, I'm in my custom world that we created. So the control menu is moved from 9 to C, and that will give you the weather control and time and server control. Also in the spawner, we now have some cars and motorcycles you can play with. They're not 100% working yet, but they are kind of fun to mess around with. Alright, well, I think that'll do that for this video. I hope you guys will check out the game and play it soon. We look forward to having you in DCF.